So the name of the project that I'm here to speak about today is the Optimal Project. It was a project with the Workers' Compensation Board of Manitoba. Employers that have workers' compensation coverage in Manitoba, they have to register for coverage, they have to report their payroll, and they have to pay premiums every year. So the goal of the Optimal Project and the end vision was to really modernize that whole process, to provide those employers with flexibility and to allow us to tailor services for them, while at the same time improving the workflow and creating efficiencies in the department that provides those services. I think we did a pretty good job when we were planning the Optimal Project, and most of the challenges were expected, but they were some very large challenges that we had to meet. One of them was the seasonality or business cycle. The whole assessments process happens within a very tight time frame from January to about March of every year. And what that meant to us is that we could only implement changes in at certain times of the year. So it didn't really matter whether we were ready to implement a change in March. We still had to wait till the fall. Another really big challenge was the fact that the Optimal system integrated with so many other existing systems at the Workers' Compensation Board. At its heart, it's a financial system, and it had to integrate with all of the financial systems that already existed, the claims systems, the reporting systems. So really was a challenge to integrate and align it with those, with all of those applications. Well, one of the first things that we did when we planned out the project was to take a phased approach. We managed the project over 4 phases, but that really allowed us to scope out the amount of change that we were implementing for staff at any one time. The project was completed all wrapped up in April 2014. Well, as the project owner, I really have to express a whole lot of satisfaction with this particular project. It really did achieve the vision that we were looking for. It improved the services that we could offer to the employers of Manitoba. They are able to access services 24/7, which is great for the small employers in particular. There's a whole lot more flexibility in the way that they can pay their premiums and the methods and the cycles that they can pay their premiums on. And the other thing that I'm particularly satisfied with is the impact on staff, because we did a huge lessons learned at the end of it. There was an anonymous survey for the entire project team. Both the business and the project team answered the survey, and they really expressed a lot of pleasure and pride in the product that they had achieved. And just to tell you a little bit of a story about that, we had long-serving staff who delayed their retirement because they wanted to stick around until the end of this project because they wanted the satisfaction of seeing it come to fruition. There are a couple of things, and they're probably no surprises. One of them is communication, communication, communication. You can't overdo the communication, whether it's to the project team itself, to the business, to the IT folks that are doing the programming, and also communication to, in this case, the executive and the board of directors, keeping them informed as to the progress and making sure that people are feeling comfortable about it. The other one that I would really emphasize is role clarity. So with the Optimal Project, we had quite a large project team because of the size of the project. We also had our business operations and our IT folks, and it was really important to keep those roles clear, to ensure that we knew what the project team was doing, what the business was expected to do, and what was the role of IT. So that was a huge lesson learned as well.